Okay, before we leave this model, we're going to do one more final thing, and that is we're going to set up a set of experiments to run this model. And to do this, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to select our server, and then we're going to come over here to the buffer capacities. If you recall, we set the input buffer to capacity of 1, and we let the output buffer have an infinite capacity. Well, we're going to create a property that will allow us to specify the output buffer size as an input to the model. So we select that option, and it creates this property for us. And now we're going to come over to our project home, and we're going to add a new experiment. Now, what an experiment is a set of scenarios that can be run. And you notice the output buffer property that we just added is in the table automatically. And what we're going to do is we're going to specify an output buffer size of 1, an output buffer size of 2, output buffer size of 3, and an output buffer size of 4. So what we've done is define 4 different experiments with output buffer sizes ranging 1 through 4. And then we'll set the number of replications we want of each of those models to 5 replications per model or per scenario. And then we'll hit the run button. You notice what's happened here is the first 2 scenarios have turned yellow. The reason for that, and they're both changing replications completed at the same time. The reason for that is that the notebook that we're running this on has a dual core processor, meaning it's got 2 different processors it can use to run models with. So Simio sees that, and then it's automatically assigning scenarios, replications, to each of those possible cores on the processor. Now those have turned green, they've completed, and now it's making the second set of 2 runs, again using both processors that are available to it. So as you can see, it's very easy to set up experiments, to run those experiments, and then be able to get results from them. And we can quickly look at the results that this generates. And I won't go into any detail, but this is what is displayed in what's called a pivot table, which allows you to filter and rearrange the data in multiple views.